Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to your doom. Welcome to my page, in which I talk about common sense, and I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very fucking important. And my videos are not important to the lame dames, people who are religious, people who believe in external gods rather than themselves. People who are sensitive, stick in the mud, people who like to smoke, drink, marijuana, weed, all that stuff. Okay, if you just fit in with everybody, okay, you really should not watch my videos because you're not mature enough. You're sensitive, okay, you take things to heart, you don't ask questions. Lots of many variations of you types of peoples out there. As I said before, I love animals more than humans, but I don't fuck the animals, right? Okay, so I just got a lot of people off. I don't look for subscribers or any validations from any of you because most of you do not have common sense. Now, let's get on with the topic for today. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or even roast fest, you put it down below, and I will basically screen it and approve of it and verify it, okay? But let's talk about our topic for today, as I keep telling you guys who are beta in your emotions, or you're living in your lower frequency energy sexual vibrations. Please, guys, what's next after Joe versus Wade? Okay, because I put a spell on it. I put a spell on it like 2 years ago, ever since my wife did what she did. And she was a virgin now. And then I realized that paternity, after the Joe versus Wade case has been overturned, we might as well go along with getting these guys off these child support and everything else, because there are a lot of men who's getting taken advantage of because they're betas. They're innocent. They're just laying around being used by Jezebel-spirited women, okay, who are narcissists. Now, I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying that there's sometimes women take advantage of nice guys, and then next thing you know, they don't want to be with the nice guy anymore, and then take him to court because he has money, okay, you know. And so this is why I tell you guys all of the time, if you know that you have a woman or a wife or a girlfriend, and you think that's your child, always focus on the DNA. Please, 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 please. Now I'm hearing my magic is activating about the paternity criminalization of paternity. So there are women who fraud the system, who frame the men, okay, get pregnant by other men, and put it all on the man. This will occur. It will be criminalized, okay? And so women will have to even more protect themselves from irresponsible actions without the verification of their alpha father or an elderly. I wish it was back in the days where girls got verification for going out with boyfriends and shit, and they shouldn't even go out in the first place because everything has to be verified through the father. But no longer do these millennial type females do this. It's not your body and it's not your choice, especially if you can create life. Okay? And so you guys have learned the lesson here. I just made a video about it from the Manosphere channel, okay? And I made a little clip of it. And you guys got to be careful because there's a lot of guys who get bamboozled, but it's not pushed in the news, okay? Now I'm hearing news where guys are not even the biological of the child. And so what do you do about that? The best way to protect yourself and prevent yourself from being framed, okay, you guys listen to me now here, is to basically not show any evidence that you are actually taking care of that child. Just don't be around. Because it's virtually impossible for a female to just say, pick any man out and just frame him. You literally got to be around them, okay? You literally have to have some sort of evidence that you gave her money, because I'm pretty sure the course is not, if you didn't give her no money, okay, to support her children, and you kept doing it, and she shows this evidence, they might take advantage of you. The courts might, extort money from you to give to the child, even though that child is not yours, because you was a beta. You kept giving to a woman and her children. So the courts may rely on her, fall in her favor, even though it might sound wrong, but you got to be careful. You don't be supporting other men's children, okay? Don't do that. Women need to learn about accountability. And lots of times, lots of women take advantage of good men. And I keep telling you beta males out there, which are 80% of you guys, okay? As I said, what is a beta male? A beta male is most men that I talk to. I don't care if you call them Sigmas, Gesmas, or nothing like that, because they're not alphas at all. Now, I know some of you may argue with me about Omegas. No, there's only 3 types of males: betas, Beta alphas and alphas. Now, you want to break it up all you want, you can. But alphas are rare, a dime a dozen. Most people do not like alphas because they are themselves. And of course, alphas is not rich. They don't have to be rich. It's their personality and standards that are too high for the average Joe Smo. Okay, but as I said before, beta alphas will get themselves in trouble because they just keep knocking up females. They're the thugs and the hustlers. Where those women, 80% of women, beta women, gravitate towards the beta alpha males, and they're only 25%. We already know the statistics. You beta male have to keep in your box, keep in your what do you call it, your area. Stay in your department. Okay, you cannot deal with females who are beta like yourself because those beta females are not really themselves. If they're wearing makeup and shit and they're trying to impress other guys, you know, you don't want to deal with all that. So that's why I always teach guys how to reach for high hanging fruit rather than the females that are around you in your vicinity in the developed countries. Okay, and as I said before, if you are too lazy or too infatuated with the puppy dog love and you don't want to get a DNA test and all this other stuff, you will suffer the torment of the Jezebel or the Lilith or the Succubus or the harlot or the broad, okay, or the, you know, what do you call it, the harlot, okay, it's up to you. Okay, or the lady in the tramp, you are going to get taken advantage of. So now you've been taught a lesson here is if you're a good guy out there, I repeat, the magic is already happening. These women are the Jezebels. They're controlling everything. They cause so much chaos. The logic side is coming in to take everything over so we won't have to go into chaos. And women cannot feed off the system because most of them are fucking public charges anyway from the get-go. Now, I said most. I did not say all, okay? Now, I know some females may be watching me and thinking I'm talking preposterous, but if we are getting together, I'm going to tell you straight up from the beginning, we are getting a fraternity. We are going to get a fraternity. It's not about trust. It's about security. Just like you want to deal with me and my money and my finances, you want to trust my finances to take care of you and take care of the children. And you can try to flip the roles all you want, you know. And I know some females out there say, oh, I ask females, you are a virgin and shit. I don't trust if you're a virgin. I got to check. I got to make sure you're a fucking virgin. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure the person is legit. And this is why a lot of people, in general, 80% of you people who may be watching me, okay, which I tell you not to watch, will disagree because it's about a trust thing. And you can't be having trust these days. You got to make sure that there's a trade. So both people can be secure and not one person can be frauded. And this is the thing that I get a problem with. That's why I don't hang with people, because this is what I ask for. I ask for this to make sure that things is going to go right, and I don't want to try to get frauded, and it ain't got nothing to do with no trust. Now, of course, there's going to be some sort of insecurity thing lingering around, but everybody should be insecure because anything can happen, right? Okay, so now you learn the gist of making sure you get paternity tests, and they may even criminalize it because a lot of women are frauding guys out. I keep telling you, these guys, okay, you got 5 kids, you're taking care of kids that's not yours, you might have to put the female down, okay? You know, no. It would never be that way with alphas. That's why women disappear every day, because they mess with the wrong person, okay? They just scam them, okay? They say, nah, this bitch ain't gonna do that. Too many times I hear guys being like, you just settle, you just get a child support. Fuck that. I'm not getting no child support on me. I seen it too many times. When I got married, I knew for a fact that I wasn't going to get it. The courts ain't going to get me. Okay, I ain't trying to fly with that shit. I already got shit set up. I had to play chess with the bitch, and I win. Because women don't play chess, okay? Most women don't play chess. But other than that, that's all I really got to say, guys. Understand how the law works. At least if the women can run and pitter-patter their way to the courts, you can also run to the court, too, to protect yourself. Ask about, some lawyer for free information, okay? You can find all sorts of information on the internet. This is the information of age of information. Check on the internet how to protect yourself before you get involved with any female. Other than that, I love you all because I'm not your average man. No, I'm not your Peter Pan. It seems like a lot of females is going to be going to jail because they can't keep their goddamn legs closed. But eventually, they will keep their mouth and legs closed eventually. And I hope to God that does happen, because I get tired of the suicides and the loneliness. And maybe that may change their state of mind. Peace.